So I've been following this whole thing about the grocery stores and them changing the way that prices are displayed. Also, we have that information coming out about Wally World and how they're doing this facial recognition scanning on every individual, trying to gauge their emotions so that they know how to market certain products to them. Um, and people are really, really freaking out about the technology and how it's being used. And all I can say is I told you so. We talked about these things. Well, maybe not many of us here on my platform. I've spoken about these things many times, but that doesn't mean people listen. But I've been following this ever since the what's that dude's name? The Amazon dude, Bezos. When he started to do his little self checkout honor system type game that he wanted to play in the Whole Food stores. And so the thing was, is if you go into the store, you take your basket. The basket has sensors on it, so it can track what prices and tell you how much you owe. You don't have cashiers. You just put the stuff in the basket, and once you walk towards the doors, it deducts it from your account, and then you're going out the door and be on your way. Interesting, easy. Sounds really fun and simple, if you think about the concept. But now that Walmart has this patent on emotional recognition, and these stores are beginning to implement certain things like not putting out prices, but having scanner tags and things like that so that they can market different prices to different people. And people are upset and up in arms about this, but think about it. If you've ever been curious enough to know and to recognize, it doesn't matter what kind of store you go in. It doesn't matter if it's a department store or a hardware store or a food store, anywhere. Depending on the town that you're in and the demographic that's there, is going to determine what the prices of things are, and even if you have access to certain things. One easy idea, the way to see it is gas stations. Gas stations are not uniform in their pricing. They can put up any prices that they want. They always have. They just try to compete with each other, so they try to stay in the same range within a few cents. But you can go to QT in one place and the gas is one price, and QT across town could be a totally different price. So that's been going on forever, all as long as I've been alive. And if you would just take the time to look into the stores and things, I guarantee you, if you start, don't show up in your bonnet and your pajamas looking crazy. But if you go over to the white side of town and you go to their supermarkets, you're going to find things a lot cheaper than if you were in the poor side of the neighborhood. They force us to pay top dollar and they give them huge discounts. You'll also find that the food quality is better and that you're getting more for your dollar in every instance. Same with clothes. If you shop at a particular department store in your neighborhood and you go, like say over here, if you're in the Metroplex and you go shopping at a department store and you maybe go out to Frisco, the stuff in Frisco is going to be nicer. They're going to have more variety, and you might find a really great sale because they don't mind giving. Just like the rich people get tax breaks, rich people get free things, rich people do not pay when they go out to restaurants, they do not go and pay for anything when they go out to entertainments and things like this, because the people who run those places want them there because they know that they're going to bring business because those people were there, and so their face and name mean something. So they depend on us to spend top dollar, and they give everything away to people who already have too much. And that's the way that this country is. Everything is back assward. So take a trip to the nicer sides of town and go and shop in those stores and see what you find. You're going to find some really great bargains, and you're going to be a little pissed off. But if you keep it to yourself, then it's a gem. So the things that are coming to the stores, it's just another way, in addition to the whole crypto thing, moving the dollar from the banks to the blockchain. They just want to make sure that they can keep an eye on every single transaction that we do. And they can determine what, when, where, why, and how we can buy and use things. It's also going to allow them to manipulate GDP to make them look good. Because once they get us on the blockchain and once everything is completely digital, then they'll be able to track us completely and wholly. They won't have to worry about where you are or what you're doing, because they're going to know. Because either you're going to swipe your debit card or your face is going to appear. So we're moving really quickly to those days, and autonomy is shrinking and getting more and more transparent as the days go on. And soon you won't be able to do anything without anybody knowing. If you think that you can't get to the bathroom now without your kids chasing you down, you just wait a little bit longer, and Big Brother Uncle Sam is going to be right there in the bathroom, keeping you company while you're taking a shit. So I hope this doesn't make people frightful. It's something to definitely be alarmed about and concerned for. You should most definitely be doing everything that you can to try to step outside of the system. Any little bit that you can do that will allow you to be more self-sustainable, more free of government overreach, and more independent is what you need to go for. If it has strings attached to it, or if there's a catch, then you need to think twice before you go all the way into anything. So I just wanted to hop on real quick and talk about that, because it's really, really getting to a lot of people. I haven't been inside of a Walmart in a long time, so I really can't tell you what they're doing in there. The last time I bought stuff out of there, because there's only 2 or 3 things that I buy from Walmart because I can't get it anywhere else. And those 2 or 3 things I buy in bulk so that I don't have to come back so soon and see those people, because I hate Walmart. You all know I believe Walmart is the armpit of America, and the day that it falls will be a happy day for me. But I didn't want to take this. I didn't want to go too long. We've already gone on 7-8 minutes now, so I'm going to let you guys go. Have a wonderful day. We're going to talk some more about money, because money is everywhere. Money is shrinking. Money is disappearing, and people don't have enough of it. And I hope you all are doing the right things with the little bit of pennies that you do get. So thank you. Have a great day. Remember, get with your friends, family, loved ones, people you care and share with, and talk about your everyday problems and find solutions to those issues. Bye.